Hey everyone, Max from 230 here. Today I'm going to run you through the brand new Yowie AX. So the Yowie AX is a massive upgrade from the standard Yowie that we've run previously. One of the big changes is the aluminium shell on top now. So by doing that, you've also got the ability to put accessories on top because there are now 2 roof bars included. The other big feature is the rubber seal all the way around. So this tent is now fully dust sealed and water sealed. Dimensions are very similar between the Yowie and the Yowie AX. However, the AX is a slightly lower profile. It's 280mm high, not including the roof bars. If you put the roof bars on, they add about 25 to 30mm. Total length is 1580 by 1320 wide across your vehicle. AX is meant for dual cab, so you can put it on tub racks like we've done here. They work really well on low mount crossbars on your tubs, so you can actually keep the tent below your roof line. So for fitting in your garage or car park, you're still below that 2.1 metre height limit, but it does still work really well on cabs. So you can put it on a couple of crossbars on the cab of your dual cab. On a wagon it still works. Yeah, there's really no limitations on how you mount this tent. So just 2 crossbars like we've done here. That's just your basic, minimum mounting configuration. It can go on a platform like up the front there. Ideally a platform where the channels run left to right, as all mounting channels on our rooftops run front to back. So that's the easiest way for them to mount. A standard feature with the Yowie AX is the X frame. So same as the previous model Yowie, it means that the shell lifts up and out. So you could have the tent mounted right beside your awning. It doesn't impede with it. Like our old Panther model did when it opened, you had to offset them. On these, you can have them right up close. Makes a super compact setup with your awning on one side and the tent mounted to the center. Works really well. Okay, so I'll take you through the setup process now. It's very straightforward. You've got 2 latches on each side, so just simply pull down on them like so. Bit of a tip from 230 here, these are actually adjustable. So there's 2 5mm Allen key bolts on the top of each latch, and you can actually adjust these up or down to get more compression out of your rubber seal. If you find that you have a tiny bit of a gap there, then you can just tighten these up a bit, and that really helps to keep the dust and moisture out. So 2 on that side, 2 on the other side. I'll have to go around the back for that one. Another feature with this tent is that it can be mounted either direction. So you can have it as a driver's side opening or as a passenger side opening. The shell is symmetrical on top, so it doesn't matter which way it goes. Most people will still mount it opening off the driver's side, the right-hand side, because if you've got a 270 awning, that's usually a passenger side or left-hand side mount. I'll open the shell now. It's got this handle here. Just give that a gentle push. The gas struts do most of the work. You've got stableless struts on each side. That goes up like so. So next step, you've got the bungee cord in the center here. That helps tuck in majority of the canvas. So simply pull that down just around here. Doesn't really matter where it goes. You can go there or on that foam section. Same on this side. Unlock your ladder. So there's a Velcro strap. Undo that and then extend the ladder all the way. So once you get it to this point, just grab the end of the ladder, pull down, and then pull the baseboard out like that. Next step is to adjust your ladder. So this is probably too much of an angle to climb up on them. So you start by unlocking the top rung and then push that up until it locks in again. And then just confirm that the baseboard is locked in. Here you can climb inside the tent. And then internally, there's a canopy hoop that folds out towards the doorway. So that is sitting on the mattress when you open the tent up. So fold that over. And it's got 2 cam locks to raise it up. And that's what tensions this part of the canvas here. From there, you've got 6 window rods. All 6 are the same length, so it doesn't matter where they go. You need 2 for the doorway. So sit where I'm sitting here, and then you've got these brackets here. Window rod goes in first, and then tension it all the way up. And then there's a little pocket there for the end of the rod to sit in. So that's 1, That's the second one. And then do the other 4. Same thing from inside the tent. Open your fly screen. Depending on how you've mounted your Yowie AX, it may be easier to do this from the outside. Like if you've got it on a low mount tub, you can just do it from the ground. The other thing you can do with these, I've just noticed, is you can roll the canvas up and then put these little toggles in. So if it's not raining overnight, do it like this, you actually get more airflow, but otherwise use the window rods. Second one is here. Another feature while I'm here, if this was mounted down low on the back of your tub, it's a bit hard to see on this car because this is a Ram, it's a massive tub, but on any ordinary dual cab, this window would be up against the rear glass of your car, so you wouldn't be able to use these. So what we do is we put these toggles up the top, so you can actually roll this up like that. You still get some airflow, obviously not a lot because you're right up against the rear glass on your dual cab, but it still allows you to open your window. We'll use the window rods because we can, the way we've mounted this. And then internally you've got a massive sky window, so the fly on top here, that actually has a TPU window built in. So when this top roof is open, you've got fly screen here, but you can actually see all the way through. So you can see the stars at night. It lets a bit more light in if you want. But otherwise, standard on this Yowie AX and all of our rooftops, it has our LST-coated canvas, so it's light suppression technology. When the tent is zipped up, it is pitch black in here. There is no light that gets in. It keeps it cooler in the morning because there's no glare and heat coming into the tent straight away. It makes a massive difference. So you have options. Okay, so a few more internal features. 50mm high density foam mattress and an anti-condensation mat underneath. This just helps prevent moisture underneath. So super comfortable. You can store bedding in this as well. I'll show you later how you store bedding when you open and close the tent. Got 2 internal pockets on each side, so for your charge, for your phone, for your torch, anything like that, they work really well. And there's also an LED light right up at the head end here. So that just runs off a USB-A, so a portable phone charger will run that. Another improvement, the windows on this are a lot bigger on the Yowie AX compared to the previous model Yowie. They're significantly wider, so that really helps with airflow and minimizing condensation. You still retain the window at the end where the X-frame is, so that really helps with cross-flow ventilation, as we call it. So internally, the Yowie AX is over 100mm longer than the previous model Yowie. So it's 208 centimeters long, the mattress. The original Yowie was about 1970, so that's a massive improvement. It doesn't sound like a lot, but there is a lot more room to sleep in this. Width is pretty much the same, so 1400 wide at the head end. The minimum width is 1120 where the canopy hoop comes down, but yeah, it's pretty much 1400 wide across the entire thing. And the height internally is 1230, so plenty of room to sit up in. Okay, so I'm just going to run you through how to store bedding in the Yowie AX. This is a very similar process to the Panther as well. So if you look up here, that's a canvas trail blanket and 2 pillows. The way it works is you need to roll that all the way up to the end where the window is. Just make sure that it's pushed up like so. The reason for that is this mattress here, this section is slightly shorter than the main section. So the baseboard on the Yowie AX is shorter than the main baseboard. So when this folds over, it finishes about there. So that's the hinge for the baseboards. This folding baseboard is going to finish right up there. So you can't have your bedding just laid out on the tent, because when you try and fold it over, it's going to sit right up here and the tent won't close. You'll get pressure down here where the shell comes down. So just make sure that this is folded flat. A really easy way to tell it is when you fold the baseboard over, if your ladder is not sitting flat, it's up on an angle, then you know that you've got too much bedding in here, so you'll have to take some out. So I'll take you through the pack up process for the Yowie AX. Remove all your window rods, put them back in their pocket, Just one thing to remember when you're packing up as well is this bungee cord. It attaches on both sides internally. It helps tuck the canvas in, so it's really important that you attach that prior to packing up. You can see how it just pulls it in on each side. Once you've removed your window rods, put your fly screen, do that all the way up, like so, and then do the canvas about halfway up on both sides. It just stops it sitting down here in the hinge mechanism, but it also still allows air to escape. If you do all your windows up, the canvas is just going to balloon and you'll have trouble packing it up. Next step, drop the internal canopy hoop. There's 2 cam locks to lower that, and then climb out. Just another tip as well, just make sure your pull down strap is somewhere in the middle, just so you can access it when you fold the tent over. And then from here, fully extend the ladder, make sure it's locked in, lift it up and over, and then from there, unlock the 2 buttons on the ladder at the start, and then push it in. Push the ladder all the way up to the very end, and then there is a Velcro strap to put around it, just so it doesn't slide back and forth. From there, you've got your bungee cord. Place that about halfway up, 3/4 of the way up. You can see that tucks in majority of the canvas, like so. And then grab your pull down strap and just pull the shell down nice and slow so all the air escapes. And then once you can reach the handle, tuck the strap in and slowly come down, and just check that there isn't too much material sticking out on each side. You can sort of just tuck it in like that. Same for the other side. And then just gently pull it all the way down, and then engage your latches. So there you have it, guys. That's just a quick run through of the all new Yowie AX. If you're after a bit more info, jump on our website 230.com.au or come see us at our showroom.